Hey guys, JmacTV here and welcome back to another video. Today I want to show you guys how you can get a custom Roller Champions Gamepad viewer into your stream in OBS to make your Roller Champions stream just look that little bit better than everyone else's. It's a bit of a process, but stick with me today and I'm sure you'll be able to get one and be happy with it. Yeah, cheers. Okay, so open up your browser and head over to gamepadviewer.com. We're going to go player 1 and we're going to go PlayStation 4 white. I use Xbox, but I'm just doing PlayStation so I don't ruin the one I've already done, because it actually is a bit of coding, but it still picks up my controller. So we're gonna right click and go inspect, and then we go sources up here. Okay, so with sources open, we're doing PS4 white, so we open assets and base.svgz. That's the base. So then you've got bumpers, you've got D-pad, you got the buttons, you got the start button, the sticks. So anyone you want to edit, I normally just do the base, but you can do the buttons and the bumpers. It's the same process. So we're going to open image in new tab and right click save as and downloads. So we're going to go base PS4 white. Just going to save it as that and as SVGZ. Now, because it's an SVGZ file, it won't open in like paint.net. I use GIMP. If you've got Photoshop, it'll work in that, but GIMP's a free alternative, which I'll have linked in the description if you want to use that. So open up your file explorer, just find your base. I'm just going to drag it in here and see the height and width. I think some Photoshop might try and change it, but I'm just going to go back to my browser. And down here, we got 806 by 599, and that we want to keep it the same dimensions. So we go back to GIMP, 806, 599. So that's correct. So we got this. Basically in here, what I do is I'll just add another layer. And you can also, if you want, if you're doing this for a Roller Champions one, Roller Champions tweeted a creator kit, which has like logos and the in-game sponsors and all that, which is what I used on mine. For simplicity's sake, I am just gonna drag in a Roller Champions logo on that. That's created a new layer. GIMP's a little bit confusing, so this tool, which has all this, so I've got to do Shift S for scale first. Then you got to switch to this one to move around. There's a rotate, Shift R, I believe. Yep. So say you wanted it there. I'm just going to do this. Let's just say you wanted it there. I'm just doing this for simplicity's sake, but you can go in and play around with all the tools, add more. You can sort of do perspective so it looks like it's curved a little bit with the controller. But say you've added everything you wanted to do. You can make it look how you want it to. I just focus on the base. I wouldn't cover any of the buttons or anything because that's separate. If you want to do them, make sure you get the specific files. All right, now say you've done everything you want to do to it. You got your stickers on there. You've changed colors you want to change. We're going to go File, Export As. This should be the same process in Photoshop. Up here, it is going to say SVGZ. When you first do it, we're going to change this to .png, and I'm going to chuck in edit here so we know it's the one we've edited, and export. And then once that's happened, you'll be able to see I've got a PNG of the white base with this on it. Now this is where it starts to get a little tricky because it does involve changing some code to get this into Gamepad Viewer. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna want to go to imager.com up there. Make sure you make an account because I think if you upload an image without an account, you can't properly link it and it doesn't stay forever. So you're gonna want to make sure you do that. Dismiss that. Okay, so we're gonna go new post. Make sure you've got the picture. I'm just gonna drag the PNG that I've edited on. So here it is. And now it's posted and this site will host it for us. So then we want to grab a link. So we want this link. I think it does give you more options somewhere for like different links, but we just want the base link. Then we're going to go back to Gamepad Viewer. And in here, we're going to go down to style.css. And then this is going to have all the different variations. So we want to scroll down. Okay, PS3 white, PS4. So that's normal PS4. So next, I'm hoping PS4 white controller styling. So you're going to want to copy from here down to the end to where it's, I've gone way too far. I'm in. Sorry, I haven't done PlayStation before. Why is Nest there? Okay, and PS4 white controller styling. So go Control C, and we're going to go to another site. What is it called? Code paste. Paste of code. Okay, so here is where we've got to change things. See each this? It's like controller DS white. So this one is the base that it's the background. So it's not the buttons, it's the background. So that is where we want to get our link. Sorry, we shouldn't have grabbed it before. Copy that link. Then in here, we're going to paste it and then .png. And then if you have triggers, it's the same process. You've uploaded just the triggers you've edited to this website, and then you go to DS4 white triggers and you'll change that to the link.png. And you do that for every one that you want to edit. I just do the base for simplicity, and I am lazy. Okay, so I've just changed the background. So instead of copying all that, you can just come here. You can do it all in here. I just find if you have it pasted somewhere else, it's easier and you don't lose where you're at. But for just the background, I'm going to paste that PNG, and that is going to load up my edited one. So at this stage, we can close the source. That's all the coding. So we've got this. Then to get that into OBS, we need to generate URL. So we're on player 1. We're not on Xbox. We're on PlayStation 4 white. Wait, was I on PlayStation or PlayStation 5? PlayStation 4. Did they not have PS5? Interesting. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. PlayStation 4 white, player 1. That's our link. So then we need to go to OBS, which I'm recording through. So we're just going to keep it like this. I'm going to add a source. We're going to go browser source. We're going to go new. We're going to go PS4 controller. Add source. You can leave this the same. Change URL to that. Close. It'll say disconnected. And then you might think, but it's not edited. There's one more. That's the wrong thing. There's one more thing we need to do. Custom CSS. So all that code from before that we copied, this is also another reason. All that code that we've copied and pasted into here, we need to copy all of this and put it into Streamlabs as well. Because I didn't do it the way I explained, which was silly of me, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go back to InSource, back to source, back to style. So I'm going to copy all of the PS4 white controller styling because we've changed it. Down to here, Control C, back to OBS. So as you can see, it's not showing our styling yet, but when we get rid of this and Control V our custom code and close, we're back with our edited one. And now you can put this wherever you want on your screen. You can put this wherever you want on your screen, and it will track your controller, and you can play Roller Champions, and you can have a sick-looking controller to track it with. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, please leave them in the description, and I'll try and help the best I can. I've just recently learnt this, so I'm sorry if it's not as precise as it should be. But if it helped you, please consider liking the video and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.